Chicken. Lots of chicken. Take some of our green chili. Put a good amount of green chili on there. So, we'll put some cheese. Got some shredded Monterey Jack cheese. Then we got some rice. This thing's going to be huge. Alright. So let's see if I can fold this. Bring the ends up. Bring this over and in. There we go. We'll go like that. So we got smoked green chili burrito. Smoked chicken green chili burrito. Right there. Spanish roll. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Alright y'all, today gonna make some smoked chicken green chili burritos, okay? So first thing we need to do is smoke the chicken. So this is the night before. What I'm gonna do is brine this chicken. So what I have is some Cosmos Q, which is one of my favorite barbecue products. So I have some Cosmos Q turkey brine, okay, turkey soaking brine. Now this stuff is formulated for turkeys, but I'm using it on chicken, all right? So we're gonna brine this chicken for about 12 hours. We're gonna actually, before we start, we're gonna make up our brine and get it chilled. Then we're gonna take our chicken and we're gonna cut it in half. So we're gonna do chicken halves on the pit barrel cooker, okay? We're gonna hang our chicken halves in the pit barrel with some apple wood until it comes up to temp, and we'll smoke it on up. We'll bring it off, we'll cut it up, we'll mix it with some green chilies, and we'll make some nice burritos, okay y'all? So y'all stick around. We're gonna let this brine for 12 hours like I said. So let's get our brine made up, and then we'll get our chicken on the brine and get it in the fridge. Alright y'all, let's do it. Alright y'all, so we're gonna get this brine going. So the formula for this brine is 1 cup of brine, which we have here, to a gallon of water. So we got our Cambro, we got our little container. This container goes up to 6 quarts. So we want to go to 4 quarts. So we're going to dump our brine in here. Go and get us a whisk. We'll put us a gallon of water. So actually we're going to go with 2 quarts to start with. So we want to get this dissolved. Alright, let's put the rest of the water in. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a lid on this. I'm going to go ahead and put this brine in the refrigerator for about an hour. Then we'll go ahead and get our chicken, cut it in half, put our chicken in there, put it back in the fridge, and let it sit in there for 12 hours. Alright y'all, here's our chicken. So this is a 5-pound whole chicken. So we got it ready to go. So what I'm going to do is cut this in half. Now, the way I like to do this, first thing I like to do is remove the backbone. To remove the backbone, I like to use a pair of poultry shears, as I call these. So we're going to cut down each side of the backbone all the way up. Just remove the whole spine, backbone. There we go. Backbone done. So you can use this backbone for stock if you want to save it. It's up to you, however you want to do it. So let's go ahead, kind of wipe this cavity out. Alright. So now I'm going to take a knife, cut through the breastbone. There we go. 1/2, 2 halves. Alright. So our brine should be good and chilled. Alrighty then. Got the brine out of the refrigerator. Let's go ahead and give it another stir. So we'll take our halves down in the brine. There we go. Completely submerged in the brine. Alright, y'all. Put this in the refrigerator. $12. You really want this to go for halves. 12 hours is like the gold spot. You can go a little bit more, a little bit less, but around 12 hours is what we're looking for. So we'll see y'all in 12 hours. Alright then, so these have been brining for about 24 hours, so we brought them out. So what I want to do, I'm going to take these out of here, put them on this rack. Alright, let them drip off a little bit. Alright, let me get this out of the way for a minute. So let's take them over here to the sink and rinse them off a bit so they're not too salty. So we'll bring them over here and give them a rinse. Put them back on the wire rack. Alright. Alright, so now we want to dry these for a bit. Alright y'all, so we've had these chickens in the refrigerator drying for a little over an hour, so looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do, turn them over, give them another little pat. So I'm going to give a little shot of olive oil. Now what I'm going to do is, so we got some Cosmo Sweet Honey Pecan. So this has got a bit of salt with it, so I ain't going to put a whole lot. Just enough. This will give it some color. Don't need a lot of salt. The brine had some good salt in it. Alright. Flip these over. Give them a spray. No olive oil. All right. So let's go get our hanger. We'll put our hangers on, then we'll get the grill fired up. All right then, so we're gonna hang these in the pit barrel. So we gotta put the hangers on. So what you do for chickens, you come down, go through the rib bone, just like that. So they'll hang in the cooker, just like that. All right, so today we're using the pit barrel cooker once again. I got my charcoal basket. Get some charcoal in here. I'm not going to go ahead and fill this up all the way. Charcoal started. So we got a few charcoals in there. Fire up our tumbleweed. Alright. Get these charcoals started. So these few little charcoals are ashed over enough. So let's get this out of the way. We're not going to need the grate. Get a rebar out the way. Charcoal pan on down. So we'll go ahead and dump our lit charcoal down in here. Alright. Get these tongs, spread these charcoals out. Alright, we'll let these catch for a little while. Give us about 10-15 minutes. Alrighty then, so this thing is lit pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and drop some apple wood in here. Put the rebars in. That'll help control the heat. So let's go ahead and preheat this thing with the lid on. We'll give it about 10 minutes, then we'll bring the chicken out. Alright. Alright, so this thing's going good. So I'm going to go ahead and get the chickens on. So we're going to hang these by the rebars. One over here. One over here. So let's go ahead. I got my food probe hooked up. So I'll go in the breast. So we're going to want that breast to hit 160, 165. Get the lid on. So right now, you can see that breast is 100, or is it 51? So 160 to 165. I don't know how long it's going to take, probably less than an hour. And then we'll take them off and finish up. Alright, y'all. So we're looking at 160 on the Thermapen, or the ThermalWorks thermometer. So let's check it with the Thermapen. I'm ready, getting hungry. So down in 56, 57. Let's look at this one. 157. Alright. A little bit longer, y'all. Alright, y'all. We are at 162. That is close enough. What I'm going to do, take it out, put it in a container, and we'll let it rest. So we'll get this out of here. Alrighty then. Those are looking awesome. Nice chickens. Alright. Alright, got our chickens out. We'll go ahead and cover these. Get them in the house, let them rest, and we will taste. Alright. Alright, y'all. So here we go. Chickens had a chance to rest. So what I'm going to do, here, get a good look at it. Nice. Half chickens smoked. So I'm going to go ahead and bust these up. So we get some breast meat out here. That's going to be for Mama. I'll cut that up. Then I'll get my leg and thigh meat. So what I'm going to do is pull this. So I'm going to have some pulled chicken. Pulled chicken burritos. Alright, let me get some of this pulled up. Thigh and a leg. Alright, so I got some green chili, got some rice, got some Spanish rice right here. Make me some burritos, but let me go ahead and get Mama's together and we'll make our burrito. Alrighty then, for my burrito, I'm going to go ahead, I got my pulled chicken thigh meat. Alright, so that tortilla is nice and hot. Put it on our plate. Alright, so chicken. Lots of chicken. Take some of our green chili. Put a good amount of green chili on there. So this is the green chili I'm using, Hatch 575 green chili sauce from the Hatch Valley in New Mexico. Good stuff. Alright, so we'll put some cheese. Got some shredded Monterey Jack cheese. Then we got some rice. This thing's going to be huge. Alright. So let's see if I can fold this. Bring the ends up. Bring this over and in. There we go. Nice looking burrito right there, y'all. Look at that bad boy. So what I'm going to do, see we y'all can see this, I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to go like that. So we got smoked green chili burrito. Smoked chicken green chili burrito. Right there. Spanish rice, jack cheese, smoked chicken, good hatch green chili. Alright y'all, let's try this out. Alright y'all, here we go. Here's our burrito. Nice fat burrito. Looking quite lovely. See if we can get a good shot of that. Alright, I've been waiting for this all day. Y'all ready? Taste! Oh my goodness. I'll try to put a link in there down below for the Fresh Chili Company where I get my Hatch chili. I get red and green from them. They're really good. And their green chili products and the red chili products are awesome. And of course my Cosmos. We took the chicken, brined it in our Cosmos turkey brine for 12 hours. Put it on the pit barrel with some apple wood. I made these burritos, made me my Spanish rice, jack cheese. Let's have another bite, shall we? Taste! Alright y'all, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Questions, comments, put them below. More videos over here that y'all can watch. And if you haven't done it, press here to subscribe to my channel. Come back and see me again. Alright y'all, thanks for stopping by. See you later, next time.